What's going on, TapX Nation? My name is BKYT, and what you guys are watching today is actually a 95 gun streak using the foul on the map Overflow. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this gameplay, and I want you to take a second out of your day to guess who it's by. Well, yeah, you guessed right, it's Lions. I mean, who else would be producing so many beast gameplays other than TapX Lions? So make sure to go over and follow him on Twitter. I'm sure he would appreciate that. And let's get into what I want to talk about today. So I did a little commentary about this on one of my friends' channels, and it was kind of an introduction to the full commentary that I was going to do on TapX. I don't know why I just said it weird there, but what I'm going to be talking about today is pretty much how to get a girl in like less than 24 hours. In my case, less than 6 hours. And I'm going to give you guys a little breakdown and some special things that you need to happen in order for this to pretty much occur. So let's get right into it. I'm going to give you guys my life experience on and kind of how I got this girl in about 6 hours, and then I'm giving you guys tips on how to do it yourself so you can go out and get a girl in 6 hours. It's not that hard. So to start off here, you're probably going to want like a Snapchat, you're probably going to want Instagram, maybe Facebook, Twitter, something like that. You're going to want some kind of social media where a girl doesn't really have to, or you don't really have to, go up to her right in person in the beginning, because sometimes if you don't know someone in person, you don't know someone, like, you don't not know them, you just see them in the hallway, you have never talked to them before, and you go up and try to get them, it's gonna be weird. And there's a whole different way to go about getting girls, like, if you try to talk to them in school and stuff like that. And if you guys want to hear about that, I can talk about it in another commentary, but this is focused on more of the social media aspect. So, giving you guys the life story here, this girl all of a sudden liked all my Instagram pictures. Now, when a girl likes all your Instagram pictures, or at least a good amount of them, and maybe you follow her, maybe she follows you, but you don't actually talk to her in real life, that pretty much means that she wants the D, okay? She wants the D. There's something up. A girl doesn't just randomly like your pictures. Maybe if you were friends, it would make sense, but if you don't really know her, then there's something going on. So that's when you gotta make the evaluation period. The evaluation period is very key, because if you want to distinguish if this girl is, something you're gonna want to get, if you're gonna want to get that pussy, then you're gonna want to go for it. If you don't want any of that pussy, maybe this girl is some ugly fuck, then you gotta back out, you gotta block her, you gotta do something, you gotta delete your Instagram, I don't know, do something, because you don't want none of that. So once you've distinguished that, hey, I want this girl, she's hot or whatever, you're gonna go over to her Instagram, maybe her Twitter, you're gonna slide into her Facebook DMs, you're gonna Snapchat her, I don't know, slide into some kind of DMs, and you're gonna start liking her pictures. Maybe you like a couple of hers back, and then maybe she'll finish off the rest of your pictures, you'll finish off the rest of her pictures. Now, something you don't want to do is like comment on her picture and be like, yo, what's your number? Yo, what's your Snapchat? That's kind of weird. I would suggest a little less weird of a way. It's still weird. Slide into her DMs. With Instagram, there's now DMs. You can slide right in. I messaged this girl. I was like, yo, what's your Snapchat? And she gave me her Snapchat, and that's when you gotta make the move here. So, obviously, she there's something up. I'm sorry, I just kind of stumbled there, but there's something up here. So, you get her Snapchat, you start Snapchatting her. She obviously maybe thinks you're hot, maybe she wants to hook up with you. I don't know, there's some reason why this girl has kind of reached out to you. So, you start Snapchatting her, you try to just kind of get to know her a little bit more. Definitely ask for her number, start texting and Snapchatting, do that little duo, pair together. It works very well. You get to see her face and you get to talk to her. You get to know her a little bit more. Now, this can work for guys also. You can do the thing where you like the pictures and see if she likes them back. Sometimes girls won't do it and sometimes they will, so you really have to get lucky, or you have to know that this girl might want your D. So otherwise, if the girl doesn't want your D, she ain't gonna be looking at your pictures. She'll just be happy that you're liking hers. I mean, so getting more into this, I was talking to this girl for a couple hours, and then I went to football practice. So I went to football practice, and I come back, and I text her for about like 20 minutes. I kind of put out the question hinting that I'm kind of interested in her. And one of the questions I asked was, how far have you gone? So that's a really good question to ask, because you can kind of get an idea of what this girl's like. If she's someone that's never had her first kiss and you're a sophomore in high school and she's a freshman in high school, then you probably wouldn't want to really deal with that, because she's probably going to be really prude, and if you're looking for someone to hook up with, that is definitely not the way to go. So maybe she talks about that she's given head before, she's given hand before, she's been fingered a couple times, she's never really had sex or any of that stuff. That's a little far, especially for a freshman girl. Then this is someone you want to hook up with, because this is someone you probably could get hand, or you could finger, you could make out with her, you could do those kinds of things, and it would be a good hookup. It wasn't just making out with her. So that's probably something you want to invest in. It's probably something you want to go forward with. So when you see those keywords come up of things she's done, you definitely know she's, I guess on a little bit more of a slutty side. I wouldn't call her slutty, slutty. Like, you know, she gives head to every guy she sees, but she's not prude. She is not prude. So if you want to hook up with a girl and actually get something, those are the kind of girls you want to go for. You're not going to really go for someone that's never had their first kiss, okay? If you get what I'm saying here. So I put that question out. You know, she asked me the same question back, and before I even had a chance, I wasn't going to really ask her to hook up on the first date of talking to her. I thought that might be a little bit too fast. You might want to wait, might want to slow down, Austin, because, you know, in one day or 24 hours to ask a girl to hook up, that's a little too fast. Most girls will probably be like, I don't even know you, like, what are you doing? But this girl, in less than 7 hours, less than 6 hours, she asked me, do you want to hook up sometime? And I was like, when I read that text, I was like, damn, this girl wants the D. I mean, it's been like 6 hours, and she's already asking for the D. She wants the D. That's when you know a girl wants the D. So if a girl asks that quickly, you got to give that D as fast as possible because you're going to get it. You're going to get it if a girl asks that quickly. Now, in most situations, you're probably going to have to wait a little bit longer. You're probably going to take some more time, maybe a week, maybe a little bit more, I don't know, maybe half a month of talking to a girl, talking to her in school, and etc. to ask her to hook up. I mean, it really depends on the girl, and it really depends how fast you guys get to know each other, how fast you guys start to kind of flirt with each other, and it does depend on each situation. There's no tips I can give you for every situation, but this was a little life experience and a story of a girl that wanted the D so bad that she asked for it in less than 6 hours, and those are the kind of girls you want to go for. Now, if you're looking at this in a boy perspective, because most girls are not like this, and most girls are not going to ask in less than a day to hook up. That's not really something girls do, unless they really want the D. But if you're looking this at more into a guy's perspective, it's going to be hard because girls are a little bit more, they don't really come out with their feelings as much. They hide them sometimes. And at times they really do come out with them feelings, and trust me, I know. You know, some girls just need to chill the fuck out. But there's other times where they don't really, so it's kind of hard to interpret if they want the D or they don't. So that's my little life story and tips for you guys on how to get a girl in like 6 hours or just overall in a day. So if you guys thought it was funny and you enjoyed it, I definitely suggest hitting that like button, and make sure you come over and check out my channel. That'd be much appreciated from all you TapX Randys. Make sure to go follow Lines on Twitter, and I'm signing out, guys. Peace.
Your spawn, the cats in your spawn, your spawn, yeah, the cats in your spawn, 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 yeah, the cats in your spawn. Tap X, gotta get it, gotta go right now. Only right, there we go, beast mode right now. People hate like it's a game, well I'ma be the only cheat code right now. MD and Tap X, you know it's no contest, yeah, we go till the break of dawn. The God is the spawn.